What's going on, y'all? It's your man Internal Rhyme, and today we're here to talk about a new scam that I've seen emerging in music marketing, which is fake Spotify editorial playlists. So what exactly am I talking about? Well, basically, if you submit music to Spotify, if you use DistroKid, if you're an independent or signed artist, you certainly know by now that a big goal of releasing music on the Spotify platform is to land a placement on an editorial playlist. When that happens, it's a big milestone of success. Now, what I've seen recently as someone who's consistently releasing singles on Spotify this year is emails in my inbox pretending that I got a Spotify editorial playlist placement, pretending to be from Spotify from artists. So in this video, we're gonna get into what that is, what those emails look like, and how to tell the difference between one of these scammy fake Spotify editorial placements and when you really get a real placement on one of Spotify's own playlists. If this subject matter is interesting to you, if you like hip-hop music, music marketing, independent musicianship, or just want to show some love, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment for support as we hop on into this. So what exactly is a Spotify editorial playlist? Well, if you're an independent musician or even a big user of Spotify, you're probably familiar with this whether you realize it or not. These are playlists that are literally curated by Spotify and have thousands, if not hundreds of thousands, if not millions of listeners depending on the size of the playlist. A couple popular editorial playlists are Hip Hop Workout Mix, New Joints, Rap Caviar, Hip Hop Controller, Fresh Finds, and lots more. One of the biggest advantages to landing on one of these editorial playlists is that Spotify has generated a developed audience week by week by continuing to place new music and building the Spotify brand. So basically, if you land a placement on one of these playlists, you will see streams skyrocket, you'll retain followers that continue to follow you on your Spotify profile, and all around, it's a good move, and it's something that most of us want to land when we pitch a song. So that brings us to our next question. How does one actually land a placement on a Spotify editorial playlist? Well, if you don't know this, or if you haven't pitched music to a Spotify playlist before, basically you need to do this through the Spotify for Artists app or website. This is something that you can set up if you have independently or through an organization put music on Spotify. If you're using something like DistroKid, which is what I use, you can link your Spotify profile through the Spotify for Artists app. It's a pretty easy setup. I did it once years ago and it's been smooth ever since. So how you do this is once you upload a song to Spotify, usually it takes a couple of days for Spotify to actually register that that song is getting ready for release. And then you'll see a little button that pops up in your Spotify for Artists page, either on the app or the website, that says, hey, you've got a song releasing, pitch it to our editorial playlist for a chance of placement, or something like that, probably better worded. So what you want to do is actually click that button and fill out the information at least 1 week prior to dropping a song on Spotify. It asks you for basic information about like cultural context behind the song, where the artist is located, what types of instruments are used in the song, is it a remix, is it explicit, things like that, so we can really try to get down the niche of who your audience is and basically see if the song is good enough and matches with one of the curated audiences that Spotify has through one of their playlists. So really, it's an awesome free opportunity that every one of us should be taking when we release music. So how do you actually know if you've been selected and placed on a Spotify editorial playlist? Well, from personal experience, I've gotten one placement on a Spotify playlist. This was a couple years ago, back in 2018 or 19, I think. But it was my song Fire with my guy Digital Crates. Classic hit, by the way. If you don't know it, make sure to check it out. But anyway, the way I knew is I got an email from Spotify, and it was from a legit email address, hello@spotify.com. And it had the Spotify for Artists logo and basically said, we added Fire by Internal Rhyme to this playlist. So I actually have a screen recording, or a screenshot, sorry. I'm going to show you guys what this email actually looks like. So again, you know, from the official Spotify email with Spotify for Artists logo, and then you can click and go directly to the playlist on Spotify. You go there and it shows you that Spotify is the one that curates the playlist. You scroll down and you see your song. And let me tell you, that was a really good feeling. That was an awesome day. That was a song that deserved that playlist placement too. So that one really worked out. But yeah, so that's what it really looks like when you land a placement. I wanted to show y'all a more recent example too. So I got a screenshot here of my guy Corey Lee, who recently landed a couple Spotify editorial placements. Shout out to him. For my real hip hop heads, y'all would love his music. Go and check him out. But yeah, basically, if you see here, Corey actually took a screenshot from what looks like his Spotify for Artists app, which is the notification saying you've been added to the hip hop controller playlist. And again, you can actually click and go to Spotify and find the hip hop controller playlist. You will see it is created by Spotify. You will scroll down and see Corey Lee's song, and as you can see by what he's been posting, it's generating a lot of streams. So again, shout out to him for that. A lot of you here have already known the process of applying to a Spotify editorial playlist, and that's awesome. But today we're here to talk about a slightly different subject, which is the scammy, fake Spotify editorial playlists that are somehow flooding my email recently, and I wonder if y'all are getting this too. Definitely drop a comment. Let me know if this is new to you, if this is something that you're also getting like once a month or so. Let me know if anyone's actually gotten tricked by this and followed through. It's definitely looked more legit than I would think. The first time I got it, I kind of got that like heart-dropping feeling of, oh man, another Spotify editorial playlist placement, and then it was bogus, so that sucked. But yeah, anyway, I have a screenshot here pulled up from the most recent bogus email I got, and we're gonna look at it together for a second. So I just want to show y'all kind of some of the differences. So boom, right away, first thing I do is look at the actual email sending it to me. So this one is by podspublic@pb07.ascendbywiki.com. podspublic@pb07. You can suck it, stay out of my email, stop sending me scams, but thank you for the example for this video. It says, you've been scouted. Your track is placed in our curated playlist, Rap Battles. And if you scroll down, you see they got the Spotify logo. You know, they got this cutout of 50 Cent. They try to make it, you know, legit looking. The curator is waiting to connect. DM the curator a rocket ship. Scouted artists only. Okay, so Spotify is never going to ask you to DM them to further continue or complete the process of getting your song on an editorial playlist. If they like it, they're taking it and putting it on the playlist. They don't need your permission to do it because you want them. So that is another sign that this thing is completely bogus. And then if you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see claim spot now. Want to work with us? Question mark, arrow mark, and then you've received this email because you're a subscriber of this site. Most likely something I've never subscribed to, or maybe I did accidentally subscribe at some random music marketing page of the internet. Regardless, I don't want your emails. Fake Spotify, whatever, pub07 pods public. Get on my email, man. But yeah, so anyway, don't do these. So maybe you see one of these playlists, and whether or not you understand that it's not an official editorial Spotify curated John, you might want to go for it. And I just want to explain why that's a bad idea. First of all, I think out of principle, the fact that somebody is scamming you pretending to be Spotify off the bat says that the product can't be that legit, or they wouldn't have to pretend that it was something else for you to buy into it. And I say buy into it because you can safely assume that when you DM somebody their rocket ship or whatever they want to see, that they're gonna ask you for $50, $100, whatever, to be on some spot of the playlist. And more than likely, most likely, all the time likely, that is just not worth it. There are plenty of other ways to get Spotify streams, and if you want to put money into your music marketing to boost your streams, there's better ways to do it. Anybody that's trying to scam you into buying a Spotify playlist placement is not offering you anything of value. Not to mention that even if this is a playlist that can generate you a lot of streams, hopefully you know this by now, but a lot of playlists that you buy into are just bots or fake streams, and it really brings you no value. And on a level of someone who digs through your Spotify, you can tell pretty quickly if the streams are not gaining any actual following or playlist traction, and it's gonna make you look bad in the long run, so don't do it. Maybe you're interested in these playlists or this video or the YouTube world of music marketing because you are actually looking for ways to generate more streams, and you want to do it in a healthier, organic manner. If so, I applaud you. Please stay with that mindset. Here are a few short tips that can actually help you push your music without sending it into a world of scamming and bot playlisting. Run it up on social media with unique, creative, funny content. most of the time, this is what people want to see regarding a song release, right? It's cool to post the cover art, it's cool to post the lyric video, it's cool to post the music video, and people want to see that, but after a few times, they get it. It's a song that dropped, you want people to listen to it. From that point, often people can feel stuck and they don't really know what to post besides continuing to post different sections of the music video. Try to do something a little creative that engages your audience based on maybe what you see working for other creatives on the internet. On TikTok, I love scrolling through and watching like new innovative ways of people marketing their music. You can literally just make comedic videos that somehow feature a line of your song, or even feature the song in the background just to subconsciously remind people that, hey, it's out and I want you to listen to this. A lot of people do creative performance videos to just get away from the traditional music video or lyric video. And ultimately, if you want to spend some money, there are good, decent advertising methods on the internet that you can use that are not botted playlist plays on Spotify. If you want to know more about paid advertising methods to get your music up, feel free to shoot me a DM or message on Instagram, YouTube, my email. I'm happy to chop it up and always discuss ideas back and forth, and of course happy to sit down and do a consultation at any point. So what did we learn today, y'all? There's a new emerging scam amongst email music marketing scammers of trying to get you to believe that your song has landed on some bogus Spotify editorial playlist, and yet you have to DM somebody and most likely pay them to complete the transaction. So again, if you get one of these emails, screenshot it for memories, but please do not engage, do not pay for a playlist placement, or even, I don't know, man, even if it was unpaid, like, this isn't worth it, man. Don't waste your time. There are plenty of more ways to generate streams on your music or just get your music some notoriety and popularity. I want to give my sincerest gratitude for anybody who tuned into this video. My name is Internal Rhyme, hip-hop artist. Feel free to check my music out in the links below. And if you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and tune in for the next one.
When I'm laughing as I tap into the Credit Karma app. Pray to see me fall, pray to see me fall. Odds were never even, but I eat a punch and beat them all. Like, we're taking the risk for